The Ukrainian sources reported that during the previous nights, the Ukrainians used around 300 of drones to attack deep inside of the theater of Russia, and these pictures were published by pro-Ukrainian sources. Approximately, the Ukrainians used 300 of drones. The Minister of Defense of the Russian Federation reported that during the nights, the Russians destroyed 249 drones of the armored forces of Ukraine, and during the previous day, the Russians destroyed 109 drones. So, summarizing everything, we can see that during the previous 24 hours, the Russians destroyed more than 350 drones over the theater of the Russian Federation. Explosions were recorded through the settlement of Oryol, and in these videos we can see the consequences of attack. We can see that a drone struck a building on the theater of the city. Furthermore, explosions were recorded through the settlement of Vyazma, Smolensk region, and here we can see a black smoke over the city. And there were two more places that the Ukrainians struck during the previous night, and the Ukrainians managed to deal significant damage. First of all is the settlement of Novomoskovsk, and according to information we have, the Ukrainians attacked the Novomoskovsk chemical plant and the fire anomaly was immediately recorded. But the Novomoskovsk chemical plant wasn't the main target of the armored forces of Ukraine. The city of Rybinsk was the main target of the armored forces of Ukraine. And when talking about this settlement, we have one of the biggest oil base, oil depot on the territory of the city, which is located through the eastern parts of the settlement. And as a result of attack that was carried out by the Ukrainians between the 13th and the 14th of June of 2026, the Ukrainians managed to deal significant damage to this Rybinsk oil base, and here we can see Ukrainian drones that were flying over the theater and how Ukrainians were continue attacking the settlement and its and oil bases on the theater of the settlement. As you can see, huge fire broke out right after the Ukrainians attacked the territory. So now it's clear that indeed the Ukrainians managed to deal significant damage. Probably several oil tanks were completely destroyed by the armored forces of Ukraine. And the most important thing that we need to understand that these oil bases and these oil depots are located to the north of the city of Moscow, and the most important task and the most important purpose of these attacks for the armored forces of Ukraine were to create a fuel crisis on the theater of the capital of the Russian Federation, the city of Moscow.